What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here. We are back with the PDL Season 6. This is Week 1 versus the Detroit Red Wings versus the Derby Donphans head coach at 2v5. So we're going to get started here with the team. As decided, if you missed the breakdown of the team, go check it out yesterday. It just came up, so you want to check that out and join us. Again, this season is 3v3 best of 3 set, so singles battles fit set to 50, best of 3. I'll decide myself. I hate doing this because I always feel like I'm gonna mess it up, and I know everybody else does too. So number of Pokemon. This is it's a single battle normal rules. I believe is what it's called. All items, everything is allowed. 20-minute timer, which is really, this is why we did the 3v3. So remember, it is. I'm gonna make sure you remind him. Remember, it's best of 3. And only okay, I just want to be sure. Went to the wrong way. So let's bring my team 6 and let's get started. I trust in this team. I'm a little anxious. About that Lapras. Because now I'm going to have to calc in the battle. But let's get started. He knows we're good. Everything is set. Let's see what he's got. So, he messed up. So, it's Hatterene. That's, hold on. Let's, can I cancel this? I guess we're going to have to go with it. Unfair advantage to me. Because he didn't do it correctly. So, Hat. This is Cop. Bolt. So I got the Colt. I got one of them right. Somebody didn't read the rules correctly. You bring 6, and then you only use 3. So I guess it's a fair advantage. So I don't need to bring Solomon at all. The lead's probably going to be, honestly, my safest lead is probably Jinx. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Lead Jinx. I'm only bringing 3. What else do I need to have here for Dragapult? What's my backup? No Corpse, that's fine. Boom is my backup, so I gotta have Rillaboom. And then to deal with Hatterene and to deal with Lucario is my option there, I think. Do I have a solid option for Copperage? I did not really have. I do have Nidoking. It actually might be Nidoking. Ah, crap. I ran out of time. So, I set 2. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be fun. So Hatterene is his lead. Trick Room is the strat. So I give myself a handicap here. That's a lot of fun. Again, no Dynamaxing is allowed either, so I'm required to use my first 3 as per the rules. As per the rules I set myself, so I'm stuck on my first 3, whatever those are. So it's Jinx and Aerodactyl, which is bad. So let's just get Jinx in now. Trick Room, go ahead, honestly. Psychic's revealed. What do we got? Call mine. Yes! That works. That completely works. So now I can do the trick strategy. Alright, that's fine. I didn't want to bring this team, but we got it. Boom. So that's locked her in the Dazzling Gleam. Oh, that did not work the way I wanted it to. Ah, crap. Well, that's wrong. It worked actually fine. I should have just Ice Beamed. So, we know Hat's item Psychic. Psychic. And we have Calm Mind. Mine as well as Wise Ones. and it's specially invested. Alright, what do we got? Dragapult here. This is bad because I'm slower now. Dragapult uses U-turn, so that's an option. Which is bad because now I don't have a counter for it, essentially. I need Life Orb damage. No. No Life Orb damage. I got a computer here calculating things. So we see what he gets in and I get a good lead here. Galar Champion. Wait, I read Galar Champion. Copperage. We know it's Copperage. What are you talking about? I'm stuck with my first three, so I have Aerodactyl. So let's just go ahead and bring a Darm again. Alright, alright. Also, I didn't timestamp either of this, so I'm bad at this. Let's Flare Blitz. So we know the Dragapult's U-turn. And that's a dead Copperage. Nice kill. Nice kill. So Jinx got one, Darm got one, and then we have this thing left. It's probably Scarfed or Specked or Banded is my assumption. So that's interest. That's gonna be interesting. Probably Earthquake's my best bet. Dragon Dance. That's fine. I actually probably get the kill here. So we know D-Dance. D-Dance. That's probably enough. Okay, it's got a little bit of defense investment. Probably attack. Speed. Alright, go again. I'm fine. I win this because Aerodactyl's got a Focus Sash. So Phantom Force. That's fine. And Phantom Force. I don't hit through anything, so that's fine. We see Phantom Force. It's the set I thought it was going to be. Phantom Force. Now I'm going to have to let Darm go down to get Aerodactyl in for free. Alright, and I'm stuck here at this road because of what I've done. Alright, so Aerodactyl against Drag. Pulse. He can't one-shot me. Am I faster though, speed-wise? No. I'm not faster speed-wise. Which is bad. Which is very bad. I'm gonna have to set up Tailwind, I think. Yeah, I might have to set up Tailwind. So I can outspeed. Okay. And then Rock Slide and Dual Wing Beat are about the same. 42 to 51, 45 to 53. He's at half, so I'm going to be faster now, so I'm just going to Tailwind. And Focus Sash didn't even come in play, so he doesn't even know it exists. And then Accuracy. What's more accurate? 90? I trust in my Dual Wing Beat a little bit, I think. Let's go with that. Dragon Claw's last move. Alright, so I'm down. What's going to be the thing that doesn't give away anything? Solomon is probably the best bet. Alright, so I lose round one. That's because I got the wrong team because of time. There's a shiny for you. And then I forfeit. The 2 takes set 1, which is, you know, good for him. I unfortunately got my wrong team in. So that was the problem there. So, we go again. Play with the same rules. Round 2. I can make a comeback now. Yeah. Alright, so my strategy's still not changed. To use the same team, I only bring 3. The battle begin. Please select participating Pokemon. We got a lot of stuff, info on that though, so we bring Jinx again, lead. I decided Rillaboom. And honestly, having Darm is nice damage for that Copperage, to be fair. We know we don't one-shot with that. What's going to be the best to take on the Dragapult, though? I think Lucario, honestly. Bolts. We know it, Uber. Let's watch it Uber. It's not Life Orb. Yeah, Lucario is probably my best bet. Alright, so let's go with that. Jinx, Lucario, and Rillaboom. I think that's going to be my run this time. Well, he's easy to choose because he has his 3. So, we did get information on the Hatterene, we did get information on the Dragapult, we have 0 information on the Copperajah. And I'm down 1 set already, which no one expected. I didn't expect that. I tried to play with the 3 and it just didn't work. Alright, Hatterene lead again. That's fine. I should have predicted this, honestly. We know Dragapult's in the bag. Alright. That +1 he wins, though. I just screwed this up, didn't I? Wait, Lucario. Why did I do this to myself? Lucario is going to be my best bet here. I don't have it. Honestly, Jinx could probably just Ice Beam twice. How many? I got 32. Jinx Ice Beaming twice is 50. It's a damage roll, and I don't like that. But I do give you a little bit of a scale. Let's switch to Lucario. I should have tricked. I should have tricked. Okay. I'm on Lucario. I might, if I lose week 1, I'm never gonna live this down, huh? Am I +1/+1? Flash Cane is 54. He can't one-shot me, but it's gonna be close. Let's go for it. I got a revenge with Rillaboom anyway, so. That's no special defense investment. That's no special defense investment. We live this. We should live this. Assault Vest is enough, yeah. Cool. Found a way to beat the hat. Good job, Lucario. When I bring my correct team, it works. Crit didn't matter. I was going to one-shot anyway. At this point, Dragapult probably comes in, which is bad. For Jinx. Copperajah's in. He might think I'm banded or something, that's just bad. And we just click Aura Sphere. I need a little bit of chip on you and you're gone. That's a clean one-shot. Lucario, go pop off, son. Pop off, son. Alright. Alright. This is going a lot differently than the first one. Mostly because I got the correct team this time. Alright, we have Shadow Ball for this. So if he tries to Dragon Dance, thinking I'm not going to touch him, there's Phantom Force. Do I let Lucario go down? Well, can Jinx take a Jinx take a Shadow Force? Am I stupid? Dragapult. Hold on. I just want to check it to be sure. I know it's a really dumb idea, but I just want to check it. Jinx does not take a Phantom Force in any slight chance of the imagination. So we're just going to go ahead and Shadow Ball, sack off Lucario here. I thought maybe for a second I might live. But we sack off Lucario, which is fine. And then we get a free switch to Jinx. And Jinx just wins. We're warned about Phantom Force. And then we just click Ice Beam. Click Ice Beam and get a dub. And dead Dragapult. Alright, that's a turnaround. That's a turnaround. Very nice turnaround for me. Alright, best two. We go into the final match. So, problems we had was just getting the wrong thing. He could lead Hat again. I probably should have just said yes. All right, round 3 of 3. No, I didn't really want to do this again, but here we go. Now it's gonna. How do I? What's the play to beat Hatterene off the bat is the question. I want Jinx and I want Lucario. But how do I beat Hatterene in the 4 game? We know their mana team doesn't have enough damage. Nidoking might. Would it be a shame not to use Nidoking? Nidoking does win. And I should be faster. So let's actually start with Nidoking. We're going to drop off Rillaboom this time. Ooh, that's a rough call. I'm going to drop off... I'm going to drop Rillaboom. I'm going to drop Rillaboom and go with Lucario and Jinx again. So, a little bit of a team thing. The problem with Tui is that he only brought 3 Pokemon. So we know which 3 are coming every time. And if I get the lead right here, we're good. Honestly, if I don't get the lead right, we're still okay. Because I have ways to deal with this team. It's Dragapult this time, which is arguably probably the worst thing I can see right now. Right? Phantom Force doesn't do a lot to me, but it also... I just need to click Earthquake, I think. Because he could Dragon Dance or he could just hit me. And I don't really want to Dragon Dance. Phantom Force does half. If I get a good switch, though... Does Lucario live one? Dragapult. Does Lucario live one? Honestly, this thing is just being a pain in my butt. We do live a Phantom Force. We do live a Phantom Force. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. I believe Nidoking can deal with stuff. I'm going to go take a switch here. The problem is if he Dragon Dances. That's a problem. Because now he's +1. And I think that seals my deal. Yeah, it's 68 now. I just lost. It's +1 speed makes you outspeed Jinx. I just lost. I threw week 1 because I didn't. Yeah. That's it. That's GG's. That's the stupidest move in the world. Because you can't protect it. RNG bless. RNG bless, honestly. It's 68. Crit. Give me a crit. Give me the luckiest crit in the world. I didn't get it. You know, it's Dragon Claw instead of Dragon Darts. Which does kill. It's too bad I didn't bring... Yeah, I should have brought Rillaboom. My problem was not bringing Rillaboom. So +1, the Dragon Claw, I just get 1 shot. Everything does. And Jinx doesn't outspeed now at +1. Yeah, I lose. I didn't live a Dragon Claw either. Yeah, the thing is I can't win this though. We don't know what his item is. Because Jinx doesn't live a hit. Nidoking might. That's going to have to be the bank. The Nidoking might live a hit. And I'm going to have to trade that. I'm going to have to get a trick on that. Okay. Earthquake is 39 to 47. That's range. Phantom Force at +1. Alright. It's not over. I'm faster than the other two, though. But I do have to take Life Orb damage on the recoil. I should live 1. Am I calcing this wrong? No, I'm calcing it right. I should live 1. No crit. Nice. Alright, we got this. It's fine. This is why you don't give up. That's a dead Dragapult. Easy. Alright, Nidoking pop off, fam. I have to take Life Orb damage. It shouldn't actually kill me. That's a dead Dragapult. What's in next? Because I kill one of the other two, and then it's... Please, Copperage. It's not going to be Copperage. It's going to be the hat. Yeah. Alright, so hat. Had I one-shot here. But Jinx versus Copperage. I'm not even winning with a Focus Blast. I have to save Solomon. Yeah, I have to save Solomon. I don't have an option here. I can't let... No Calm Mind. Psychic's perfect. Because we take that. Alright, good. That's bad! Alright. Psychic. I just want to need a calc for, not Psyshock. Psychic. Yes, why? See, I can't ever spell Psychic to save my life. Psychic is 28 to 27 at -1 special defense. We still have guaranteed 3 in no grassy terrain. So let's go ahead and just spam Ice Beam. It's a 3-shot. He's not even invested, so it's a 2-shot. It's a 2-shot. Alright. We clutched this. Because that was a misplay for Tui. He gave me it right there. Actually, Lucario and Nidoking living both kind of clutched it for me. Because that's a dead Hatterene off an Ice Beam. His Calm Mind doesn't save you. That was a phenomenal switch. I had to save Nidoking. I don't have a way to beat Copperage without it. And I'm locked in Ice Beam, so there's no... I don't switch. If I switch, I lose. So I just gotta lock in Ice Beam and watch Jinx die unless I get Freeze Hacks. Chip's nice. Chip is nice. Alright. Jinx is dead. We see Heavy Slam off the Copperage. No Life Orb or anything. And Nidoking's here to try to win. I don't even want to look at the cow because I'm afraid to look at the cow. I don't know how this is going to end, honestly. Let's go for it. Because I don't know if I take damage first or if he dies first. Like, I got the knockout. Copperage faints. I win. I win right there. Life Orb damage does take my HP out. And I do go down. And I still win! I didn't even need a team, apparently. That was a dumb way to win. Oh, man. I killed myself with Life Orb. What a play. What a match of 3. Okay, what messed me up? That's a really good core. That's all I can say. Gotta prepare for the cores a little bit more. I was not expecting Copperage, to be fair. Really was expecting Corviknight and Charizard in the back, but I think a little bit of my tweaking around. If it was only bring 3 and I brought my first 3, I didn't win, which is what happened because I got locked into it. So unfortunately, the timer again comes to be the bane of everyone's existence. Because if this was an hour battle timer, we would have done 6v6 instead of 3v3 3 times in a row. But luckily for us, we got through it. I only learned that Copperage has Heavy Slam. That is the only thing I know about Copperage. Like, literally it. But GG Satui, well played. Well played, sir. I'm dying. That was so funny. That was so funny. But what a match there. Satui, congrats for playing. I don't even have to, put 6 mons on the thing. I put 3 now. So let's talk about what worked well. What worked well is when I actually got to choose my team. What didn't work well is when I didn't. I really got lucky with that with Lucario. I really got lucky. Because according to my calc here, he doesn't have Life Orb. That's what I'm calcing for. So I was fine. I didn't get lucky at all. Alright, never mind. I'm very interested. I don't know what the item on that Dragapult was. The only item I knew was Wise Glasses on Hat, which honestly didn't matter too much. But yeah, setting up. I need to look at how Trick works again. Because that was very prediction heavy, and I messed it up very badly. So that's how that can go wrong very quickly. But the Dragapult, if it had Life Orb, it would have one-shot Lucario, which would have been a change. And if it had Life Orb, I'm on the Aerodactyl. I need to go to Nidoking. If it had Life Orb, that's Hatterene. Were we talking about Dragapult? And if Dragapult had Life Orb on the Nidoking, we're actually pretty okay. At +1, if he had Dragon Darts, he would have won. He could have hit a really low chance, a 33% basically. A third of a chance to one-shot me. But even at +1, Nidoking's tanky, defensively tanky enough to live it. So, banking that Lucario would live, I calced it wrong, getting a live, which was totally going to happen anyway. Saved the deal. Lucario had to sacrifice himself to win that battle, but it's how it happens. First round, I just didn't get a good team set up. Like, I had probably my 3 Mon. I didn't use Aerodactyl at all, besides the first round. I had Jinx, and I used Darmanitan the first battle. So if I got my right team the first couple battles, I probably would have done this in 2 sets instead of 3. The switch to Dragapult there very much saved you. And I don't know if that was 2E actually predicting my lead. I'll give it to him. Props for the lead prediction, I guess. Because I hat twice. I kind of was like, oh, it's gonna be hat, and I fell right for that. Oh, it's gonna have to be this mentality, and that was totally wrong. But we still clutched it out. Lucario was absolutely the correct grab from free agency. Great bring for this team. Worked well this week. And I have to give my MVP for the week to Lucario for holding down the fort. Unfortunately, not going to go like 7-1 like it did in Season 3, but it did enough to give me the dub there in a very close battle. I don't think you'll ever see a closer battle this season because literally it came down to the thing telling us who won. But, yeah, I was on 10 HP on that Nidoking. I was on 10 HP. He got a mid-roll on that Phantom Force. Because it's 81 to 93 invested. So, that little bit of defense. What if I didn't have that defense? Honestly, that defense investment kind of saved me. No crits. We only have 1 crit, so only 1 crit hacks. Didn't matter though, because he was going to die anyway to the move. And the Hatterene, I don't know what that Hatterene build was. I have no idea what that build was, because according to my my calcs here, Hatterene should take 53 to 45 on us, but if it's 31 IV, so he might have a very low invested Hatterene. Yeah, he might have a 0 defense, special defense Hatterene, which caused him the game there, honestly, because Jinx could just 2-shot with Ice Beam. So, well, we'll play 2E. I like the 3. I think those 3 are a good 3. I gotta this gave me a wake-up call that I needed to know that, like, 3v3s are different than 6v6. You gotta play like that now. I'm glad we got to a 3v3. I'm hoping that I can take what I've learned from this battle and use it next week. Next week's a rough opponent. We are fighting the Cuernavaca Cyndaquils and Coach Soy Salamonster. Soy's been in a few draft leagues himself, including ABL and other stuff. So, very, very much a veteran battler. I've only battled him once in a tournament, and that was right at the beginning of Sword and Shield, and I lost because he swept me with Sinistea. So, I hate Sinistea because of that. But I'm hoping to change the tide. I'm hoping to do a little bit of shenanigans next week. I have the team build, so hopefully it works well, and we'll see how we go. And hopefully we can pull out another dub. 1-0 on the season. That's a great way to start. We'll see how it continues, and hopefully we can be undefeated for the whole season. I'd love to see that. Love to have it. I know somebody's already typing in the comments, I'm going to beat you, so no. Actually, probably 2, maybe 3 people are typing that. Like, I don't know. I only have 3 competitors, so you take it up to date with that. But best of luck to the rest of the coaches out there. If you guys want to check out doubles, we got other creators doing doubles too. So feel free to ask me about who's doing doubles. And you can also check out the draft analysis for both singles and doubles. If you missed them, you want to check out the other teams. I think everybody is uploading, as far as I know, in singles at least. I don't know about 2E. But I'd love to see his end of this, and if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to his Pokemon YouTube channel, because he has like 7 at this point. Like, so 2E5, more like 2E5 YouTube accounts, am I right? But I can't say much to the guy besides GG. Thanks for playing, my dude. Glad to have you back in the tournament. Glad to have you back in the league, and look forward to see you again week 4. See what we got. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button, because that like button supports us greatly and boosts our morale around here at the Detroit Red Wingles headquarters and office. We'd love to have you guys support us continually throughout the series and throughout this season. We're looking to get at least top 2 in preseason and regular season, and then that way we can have we can be in the championship match at the end of the season. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I'm gonna actually cut it off this time, so I'll catch you next time. Check out my YouTube. Yeah, check out my other YouTube. Tumi and I both work on a visible corporation. Check that out. Check out my Twitch for live series if you want to see live streaming content as well. And follow me on Twitter for updates. And join our Discord server for interactions. Love to have you guys over there too. So thank you for watching. I've said it 7 times. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, my name is Chaos. I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always,